Artemis claims another victory.
Yeah. But the war's not over yet. Now draw, partner. Or are you too yellow?
The general backs down from no man. She shall bend the corners of her enemies, see them shuffled before her, and hear the lamentations of the races. Jack of spades.
Wow, a little intense there, Alice. Doc, I don't think I can win this one by myself. You want to go to war, Doctor?
What? What'd you say?
I said, you want to play war with us, Doc? We can drop you in for a 3-man, and I could definitely use the cavalry about now.
Lamentations!
No, sorry, never duel and drive, thanks. And besides, I wouldn't want to throw any stones on the lovebirds.
Oh, Doctor, it was only dinner.
Christmas dinner, though. Très romantique.
Yes, it was.
But I bet you didn't have an ultra-rare, perfectly chilled piece of Faraday flan for dessert. I can go fetch it if you like. There's just enough for 2. Well, you and me, that is.
No thanks. Crushing Eddie's will at the moment.
Eddie? Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's just the last of the Time Lords eating the last of the transdimensional treats. A once-in-12 lifetimes event, no big fuss or anything, carry on.
Suit yourself. Alright, General. How you like this? 2 of hearts? Again? Doc, where did you get these cards?
Oh, a little galactic gift shop I like to visit from time to time. They sell all sorts of little brilliant doodahs and thingamajigs and Ultima flips. Oh, those Ultima flips are my favourite. I have to cross dimensions just to get there, though. Well, travel to an ancient remote planet teeming with vicious alien hordes. Well, travel to an ancient remote planet anyway. Well, actually just find an empty spot to park the TARDIS, but it is still a real adventure, let me tell you.
Doc, this is made in Cardiff.
Right. Yes, that's the name of the planet. Cardiff. It's the jewel of the proud Glamorgonian.
Cardiff's in Wales, Doc.
Oh yes, all right. Just suck the fun out of everything, Ed. Now move your elbow. You're blocking the paracombobulator.
The what now?
The paracombobulator, that little teal button there, gives it a nice little ding sound.
What the heck's a paracomb?
Paracombobulator, and I don't know, actually, I just made it up. But I always like to press it before I land. It's a comfort thing, I suppose? After all, there's no telling what could happen if the contrafibularities haven't been paracombobulated before we land.
Does he speak English?
Not that I've heard.
Aha, but we won't need it where we're going.
Where's that, Doctor?
Yojo Shung.
Here be.
Does anybody on this thing speak English?
Yocho, Ed. Northern Chinese province during the time of the Han Dynasty. Terribly interesting period of Earth history. Papermaking, negative numbers, Confucianism, the seismometer, even calisthenics. Plus it's a lovely countryside. I thought it'd be a wonderful vacation after all that musical madness we went through on planet Sondheim. Provided we dodge the yellow turbans, that is. Though I am quite charming, as you all know, and rather handsome, and just filled to the brim with brilliance.
Reel it in, Doc.
Yes, well, even with all that, I doubt I'll be able to talk my way out of a crossbow bolt to the face. Oh, I can't bear to even think about that. Not this face. Oh, no. Best face, favourite face.
Sounds great, Doctor. Not the crossbow bit. That sounds awful. But I'd finally get a chance to use their Mandarin A level. That lot of good it does in jolly old England.
Then buckle up, Lao Wei. We're off to ancient China. We're off to ancient China. Off to ancient China. Ancient bloody China.
You got a AAA on this thing?
What's the matter, old girl?
What's going on, Doctor?
I don't know. Something's keeping us here. Some kind of gravity anchor? No, she'll be able to pop that off like a champagne cork. Quantum vector paralysis, faulty fluid link. Is the handbrake on? Go on, Ed, check the handbrake.
Oh, yeah. I'll just go get that for you. What handbrake?
Wait, never mind. Strike that. Could be something as simple as a tractor beam.
From where?
Not sure. Looks like the scanner's bonked too. Guess we'll just have to find out the old-fashioned way. Let's take a walk, eh? Right, good news, gang. As you might have noticed, we haven't immediately asphyxiated, so the chances of an Earth-like planet are very high. That, or the TARDIS's air shield is the only thing still working. Probably should have checked that before opening the doors. Probably. Actually, definitely.
One of these days, Doc.
What, bang zoom straight to the moon? Been there, done that, stopped by some moon bases. Even played hyper cricket once on the Mare Serenitatis.
So just no more English today. Is that it?
Doctor, is that Cardiff Castle?
Huh, so... very Earth-like planet. So Earth-like, in fact, that it's actually Earth.
Hey, so where's that gift shop you mentioned, Doc?
Oi, Ed. Shut up.
But we didn't move, did we?
We absolutely didn't. No, something must have brought us here.
Hey. Doc?
All right, enough of the ribbing, Ed. I'm trying to focus. Who could drag the TARDIS all the way back to Cardiff? 20th century Cardiff, too, by the looks of it. Oh, that's sinister.
Doc, would you please?
Not now, Ed. Now, let's see. Let's think. Mysterious force compelling the TARDIS through time and space. Wickedly cruel sense of humour, apparently, given the location. And the shell keep right in front of us. Coincidence? Symbol? Sign? Gift shop?
Doc!
Yes. All right, what is it, Ed?
Eggs.
Holy Brian!
Eggs.
Run! Quick! Toward the keep! Up those stairs!
What's a Dalek doing in Cardiff?
Who the hell's a Dalek? And why is he chasing us?
All excellent questions, and I'll try to answer every single one of them as soon as we climb these stairs. Now move! Ha-ha! Embarrassed again by your old nemesis, eh, Dalek? Nemesis, actually, the Lord of Time and Stairs victorious.
Eggs. 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 Eggs.
Bloody late model hover Daleks. Quick, everyone get inside the keep.
Doctor, we've got to get out of here. He's right behind us. What? Where am I? Doctor? Doctor? Ed? Where are you?
Eggs.
Ah! Stay away from me!
Eggs.
Stay away! Doctor!
Eggs. Over easy.
What?
Invert the drive function? No, only option the broken ones. This one's in too good a condition. Looks like it came fresh off the assembly line. Do they even have assembly lines anymore? No, of course not. These days it's nothing but handcrafted artisanal free-range Daleks for old Davros. All right then, well, blow up the gun stick. No, I can't do that either. I might harm Alice or Ed in the process. Oh, a force field only works with more than one sonic of bloody course. Come on, Doctor. Right now you need the cleverest clever anyone's ever clevered. Or I could just reverse the polarity of something. Yeah, no, I'll do that then. Stop right there! No one really ought to look up from time to time. Where am I? And where's... Alice? Ed? You all there? Look, scream once for yes, twice for no. No, nothing. Just little old me and a big black ball of bugger all.
Black selected.
I'm sorry, what?
You have selected black. White will now proceed.
Sorry, a bit racist there, disembodied voice. By the way, who are you exactly?
I am the Ludotrix.
Load of what now?
The Ludotrix.
Ludotrix. Right. Well, I'm afraid I can't play any games right now, dear. Got quite a lot on my plate this afternoon. Find my friends, doubly embarrass a Dalek, dash to the TARDIS, maybe browse a gift shop, maybe, time permitting, and without Ed, of course. If I take him along, I'll never hear the end of it. Well, Toto, we sure ain't in Kansas anymore.
Beginning set 33.
Hang on. That's rubbish. He's no cowboy after all. Just give me a minute here. I can do this, I swear. I practiced in the mirror all yesterday. Knight! Whoa there! Man-sized knight.
White knight 2d6.
Oh, it's the old giant chess routine. Brilliant. Love it. Very cheeky, but I really must be going, so I'll just...
Comply.
I'm going to say pop off, actually, but...
Black must comply.
You really are just thunderously racist, aren't you?
Play the game, Doctor.
Who said that? Who's there?
Quickly now, or I keep your pawns.
You. Of course it's you. Oh, I am just so thick. Thicky Thickerton Esquire of Thixton Gardens. Of course it's not just the Daleks, that was just a feint. And the Master's never been this theatrical, which is saying quite a lot, actually. And who else could pull out the giant chess cliché with such a straight face? Why not checkers, eh? Now that'd be a surprise.
As a wise man once said, Doctor, checkers is for tramps. Now play.
Black must comply.
All right, little Miss Apartheid, I've got it. Although it'd be quite a bit easier if I could actually see the pieces. And the board, anything, for that matter.
Handicap added.
A handicap? How is it a handicap to... See? Wow. Oh, that was payback for all the racist talk, wasn't it? Oh, I hope they got fresh retinas at the gift shop. Oh, now then. What have we got here? Looks like we're in the middle of a Sicilian Alpin. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. Let's try Black Rook to E1.
White queen to H2.
Aha! Black Knight captures pawn at F2.
White knight captures pawn at F7.
Oh, now that's just spiteful. And a little familiar, come to think of it. Have I seen this board before? Oh, Black Queen to G7.
White knight to G5.
Is that deja vu? I thought I was immune to it by now, what with all the space-time wibble-wobble, but I've definitely seen this before. But where? Wait! Of course. Sacre bleu, but that means...
Voulez-vous continuer en français?
Non, continuez en anglais, s'il vous plaît. Now, it should go Black Queen to H6, but that means there'd be no way for Black to win unless... All right, then. Black Queen to H6.
White rook captures pawn at H7. White wins.
Exactly. No, not exactly. Still racist. But Kasparov wins the whole match 4-2, making this game a tactical loss and a bigger victory. Oh, good old Gary taught him everything he knows.
Well done, Doctor. You saw through my little bluff there. You know, I thought surely your massive ego would keep you from losing intentionally.
Oh, you're one to talk. Unlike you, I remember that in great attempts it is glorious even to fail.
Sure it is. You get that from Gary?
Mr. Bruce Lee, in fact. Taught him everything he knows too. Well, about Venusian Aikido, anyway.
We'll see just how glorious it is when you lose two companions. Good luck finding them in time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get into makeup.
Oh, God. Oh, my head. Did somebody get the number of that truck?
Sure did, sport.
Jesus, what the...
But don't worry. The doctor says you'll make it through just fine. Because it's your...
Lucky number!
That's right, folks. Lucky Number, your Googleplex of galactic game time fun. As always, I'm your sharp-dressed and well-flossed master of ceremonies, Mr. Mark Yote. Today we've got some absolutely wonderful contestants on deck to test their numerical knowledge. So, let's give a well-ordered welcome to Steve the Dalek!
Exterminate!
Oh, you're a real hoot, Steve. Now, Steve, it says here that you're a Dalek. What's that like?
Annihilate.
Starting to sense a pattern here. Well then, where are you from?
Scarrow.
Scarrow, huh? You know, I hear it's just lovely there this time of year.
It has been an irradiated hellscape since the 1,000-Year War.
So, pack warm then?
Tourists will be obliterated.
You heard him, folks. Better stick with Neo Jamaica this year. Next up, we've got this strapping silver gentle bot. Say a sequential hello to Steve the Cyberman. Boy, that's a popular philosophy these days. So, Steve, tell us a little about yourself. Got any hobbies?
Upgrading, deleting,
Grading, yeah, you mentioned. Moving right along. How do you feel about your chances today on Lucky Number?
failure is not compatible.
Now that's what we like to see. A real tin-can-do attitude. We're in for a crackerjack contest tonight, folks. But before we begin, let's meet our final contestant. The integral Edmund Lee.
Hey, what's going on here?
It's a game show, Slick. Try to keep up. Edmund here hails from the planet Earth, a delightful blue-green marble populated by psychotic apes. He's here with noted genocidal madman the Doctor and his middle-class charity case, Alice Evans.
How do you know all that?
So, Ed, how's about you take your place at that podium there, and we can begin the game.
Look, I don't know who you think you are.
I'm TV's Mark Yote.
That's just great, Mark. But I gotta find the Doctor and Alice, okay? I don't have time for your little game show.
Well, I suggest you make time, Ed, if you ever want to see him again.
What?
Now take your place.
Yeah, you know what? Screw you. I'm out of here.
Take your place.
What the?
There. Now you're ready to play. Oh, sorry about the shackled there, sport. Don't want you running off before you've seen our fabulous prizes.
Digest and enjoy.
I don't want your eggs. I want to know where the Doctor and Edmund are.
Digest, enjoy.
You first.
My vision is impaired. I cannot cook. I cannot cook.
What a laugh riot, those two. Now then, for any new viewers out there, and of course, everyone playing that home game, let's go over the rules. Every round, I'll be giving out a sequence of numbers, and our players have to guess the next number in that sequence. At the end of the game, the player with the most points wins our prize package, Miss Alice Evans herself. Hell, I'll even throw in that wacky Dalek, too. But give those answers some serious thought before you buzz in. Every wrong answer charges the Dalek's gun stick. And too many mistakes equals lasery doom for the young lady. Now let's find out which one of our contestants today will get their...
Lucky Number.
You son of a...
Round 1. 8723, 3872, 2387, and... Steve the Dustbin. A Dalek, whatever.
7,238.
Correct.
Wait a minute.
Round 2. 1, 3, 4, 7, 11, 18, and...
Got this one. Oh, come on! It doesn't even...
Silver Steve.
29.
Correct.
Hey, my buzzer's broken.
Take it up with maintenance. Round 3. 99, 92, 86, 81, and...
77.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Ed. You've got to buzz in. No points for you.
My buzzer's broken.
Sounds like a personal problem, Ed. And I'm afraid that also counts as a wrong answer.
What? That's not fair.
Now, Ed, you know all's fair in love, war, and TV. What do you say, folks? Let's charge up that gun stick.
Charge! 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 Charge!
Wait, what are you doing?
Braising is ideal for tougher meat.
Oh no. Doctor? Doctor? Ed! Please, someone help!
Damn you!
Relax, Ed. Look on the bright side. She'll be tanned and ready for Neo Jamaica.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Like to see you try, Ed. No one's managed it yet. Round 4. 23, 45, 89, 177, and...
Error!
353!
You sneaky little cheat. Using old Silver Steve's buzzer like that. But that was the correct answer. And I admire your ingenuity. You get a point.
Finally?
And another charge.
But why? I got the right answer!
Hey, what can I say? Cheaters never prosper. Besides, it's my show, kid. My world, my rules, my cards to play. And I can bend the corners.
Charge! 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 Charge!
Alice!
Help! Doctor! There's got to be a way out of
You
here.
are the entree of the Daleks.
Stay away from me, Pepper Pot.
Hey, Pepper Pot. Now that's a good one. Beats the heck out of Dustbin. Round 5. The final round. 713-75704-710178 and...
God. Come on, Ed. You can do this.
7.
Absolutely correct.
No!
Steve the Cyberman has won the game. What a remarkable display of digit mastery, folks. So, Steve, you've won our amazing prize package of one Miss Alice Evans and one Chef Pepperpot. Whatever will you do now?
Take a vacation.
Oh. Well, all right then. To be honest, I didn't take you for the beach resort type. So where's it going to be? The windswept wastes of Skaro? The glittering waters of Neo Jamaica?
The TARDIS.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said...
The TARDIS! My favourite getaway! You know, you really ought to guard your green room a little better.
Doc!
Holy Beth, the mother of Brian, it's 1 billion degrees in this thing. Well, approximately 1 billion. I'm no logopolitan. I can't mathematic all that well with all this sweat in my brain case, but I am still very good with numbers. Pluck that 7 out of 100,000 digits of pi, after all. Oh, that reminds me of that summer with Leibniz. Helped develop his calculator wheel, you know. Well, I say helped. I did all the work while he cracked off to the tavern, but you couldn't go calling it a doctor wheel, now could you? That sounds expensive and painful. Probably wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot equation.
I was wondering when you'd join us, Doctor.
Blimey, it's TV's Mark Yote.
Don't get cute, Doctor.
Have you met me? Cute's my forte. That and puzzles, of course. Love a good puzzle. I'm especially good at the wordy ones, in anagrams and all that. But you knew that already, didn't you? Toymaker. Always a game with you, right down to your alias. The more things change.
The more they bore me. Oh, Doctor, I've been so very bored without your stimulating company. You know, for centuries, I traveled so far and so long. I played so many games, claimed so many souls, swallowed so many worlds without even an iota of brain power expended. I wandered the stars, seeking a dazzling variety and a true, worthy challenge. And all I got was ennui. That and those junk buckets over there.
Souffle.
Oh, shut up, you scrap heap.
Alice! What have you done? I swear if you've hurt her...
Now, why would I do that, Doctor? She's my MVP.
If you hurt her, I'll hunt you down and destroy you once and for all. You know I'm capable of it. The Daleks, the Rachnos, the Vervoids, the Time Lords. You know what happens when I go to war.
You want to go to war, Doctor? I thought you'd never ask. Let's go to war.
Jesus. Looks like one of those ancient control rooms. Is that actually a terminal? With the green lines and everything?
Eyes forward, soldier. Losing the plot a bit here. Now, where is Alice? What have you done to her?
No, I haven't done anything. Well, that's not entirely true. I did give her a promotion.
Promotion?
That's right, Ed. Little Alice used to be a general, remember? Bending the corners of her enemies. But now Now she'll be grabbing that brass ring for our next game. And what's bent? Well, it ought to break real soon. I'll tell you what, though. You keep peeling those potatoes, and maybe you can play with the big toys, too.
How about you shove?
Would you prefer another game of chess?
Later, Doctor. Or earlier, I suppose. Never could make heads or tails of your unique schedule. After all, the last time we met, you looked like a homeless Lord Byron impersonator.
Wild Bill Hickok impersonator, I think you'll find.
And now, well, look at you. You're some kind of ginger pineapple.
Oi! Don't you dare knock the ginge. And at least I never dressed up like a Yellow Peril propaganda poster. I swear, I'm beginning to think the most evil thing you've ever done is all this casual racism. Speaking of which, you really ought to send that Ludotrix of yours to Human Resources as soon as possible. Very disruptive to Team Synergy. Might try to burn a bloody cross in the break room.
Oh, don't mind her, Doctor. Just another project of mine. Now, what you ought to do is mind those companions a bit better. Sure do seem to lose a lot of them, after all.
Whatever you've got planned, Toymaker, it's no use. We've been playing this silly game for centuries, and you've been losing just as long.
Exactly, Doctor. Which is why I took my ball and skipped on home. I sat at the edge of reality for quite a while, you know. Remembered all the times you beat me. Remembered the shame of it all, the humiliation, the guilt. Remembered your smug, self-satisfied faces every time you bested my toys and my tests. I gave it all a real good thing. And sure enough, I figured out what I'd been doing wrong all this time. It was just a matter of changing up the players. The games we've played so far have been to junior varsity. But now we're moving up to the big leagues.
If you hurt Alice, I swear I'll...
Belay that, Ed. We're going to take the diplomatic route now. It's clear the Toymaker isn't playing around anymore, and he holds all the cards.
Don't you worry, Doctor. I'm not some delicate flower. I don't mind a little rough language. After all, there is no diplomacy like candor.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
Which one? Diplomacy? Candor? Because neither of them sound like your style, Doctor. Admit it. You've always been a manipulator, wagging your silver tongue in service of your own selfish ends. You lie to your enemies. You lie to your friends. You even lie to yourself. And your lies are deadlier than anything I could ever come up with. Tell me, Eddie, how well do you know you're a senior officer here?
Let's get one thing straight here, Mark. He's not my superior. He's my friend. Yeah, I don't know him that well, but he treats me like a human being for once, instead of a tactical asset.
You don't say? Well, that's new. I don't remember him extending that courtesy to the children of Gallifrey.
Shut your mouth.
Or little Adric, for that matter. Or Adelaide Brooke. Or Captain Jack.
Stop right now.
Or Katarina. Or Astrid. Chameleon. Sarah Kingdom. Lucy. Tamsin. Roz. Cinder. River Song. All dead. And all his fault. Just cards in play.
Shut your bloody mouth.
Go on, Ed. Ask him about what happened to Donna. To Rose. To his granddaughter, Susan. Corrupted. Abandoned. Devastated.
Be silent, or I will rip out your wretched heart from time itself.
So much for diplomacy. You see, Ed, there's your friend. A time bomb that thinks it's got morality. But we all know it can only do one thing. Explode. And the collateral is always astronomical.
I will not stand here and be indicted by a cruel, petulant, miserable little child.
Hey, at least I'm straightforward. I don't pretend to be a hero.
Duck, is that true? About all those people? Are they all...
Yes, Edmund. Yes, it is. And it is all my fault, one way or another. Can't deny that. Well, I could. Of course I could. I could talk round it till every sun in the whole of creation burned away its brightness. But I could never escape it. The weight is ever there, and I have to bear it. But you must understand, I always did what I could. Sometimes what I couldn't, to help them, to guide them, to give them a choice to die with dignity, and to make sure those deaths weren't in vain.
But what about the kids?
My greatest mistake. A choice with the head when the heart should have done. I thought it was necessary at the time. I still do sometimes. At least they were spared the horrors. The nightmare child. The horde of travesties.
Well, now, speaking of cruel, pointless death, shall we play a game?